Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
assholeconsulting.com. Go there if you want some wisdom. Be prepared to pay because, as an asshole, it's not a free service. Very short. We got the day a short request. Jimmy writes, "Hi, asshole. I'm currently studying finance." Oh, you poor foolish boy. "And I'm very interested in becoming an investment banker. Do you have any advice on the steps on how to become one? Thanks." Well, thanks, Jimmy. All right, look. I'm going to just tell you how it is. And you could, because I know you got a plan. You got hopes and dreams. We're going to crush them here now. To get into investment banking, here's how you do it. One, you have rich and connected parents. If you don't have that, I'd seriously reconsider your goal of becoming an investment banker. Two, you go to an Ivy League school or a top-ranked finance school like Wharton or the University of Chicago, okay? And that's a pretty good shot to get into investment banking. Outside of that, any other school really just isn't going to cut it. I'll tell you a really quick story. I went to the Carlson School of Management, and there were a handful of investment banks. Like, literally, you could see them from the Carlson School of Management, because Carlson School is on the other side of Highway 35W. It's where the bridge collapsed, if you guys remember that. And you look right downtown, and there they are. There's Piper Jaffray. At the time, it was Dane Rauscher. A couple other boutique investment banks were there. And you would never see job postings from these banks. You're like, well, why wouldn't they put? Well, a buddy of mine who, what did he go to, Princeton? Or was some Ivy League school? And he's like, well, we got job offers from Dane Rauscher and all these other places. They wouldn't even touch a Big Ten school. The investment banks only go after the Ivy Leagues or your very top-ranked finance schools like a Wharton or something like that. So if you are in a school right now that is not Ivy or supreme elite, top elite, and you don't have rich parents, your chances of getting into investment banking is practically zero. I know not even a handful, a very few, I think 3 guys that I did go to school with or went to like a Big Ten, a standard college, that did inevitably get into investment banking. But it's rare, man. It's rare. I think they had an in, or they knew a buddy, or somebody got them in. So the only other option, if you do not have rich parents, and you are not attending a top-ranked school, is that you are going to have to network and suck cock and kiss ass like nobody else to get into one. And I'm not even talking Goldman Sachs or the bulge bracket, all right? I'm talking like, there was this one, not to besmirch it, Houlihan, Loki, Howard, and Zukin. I don't even know if they exist anymore, but I remember I had to go and interview with them. And I had to practice like an hour to get that fucking name down. Houlihan, Loki, Howard, and Zukin. It's like, what the fuck? Did you find the most fucked up people with the most fucked up last names? Hey, let's form an investment bank. This is just some no-name small boutique specialized firm. And they were even reluctant to interview the Big Ten. So I'm sorry, I know the media and Wall Street, and ooh, it's sexy, and women want investment bankers. Well, one, it's pretty much impossible unless you make those, you have those qualities and traits. But two, and I'm not saying this to ruin your dreams. I'm not even saying this to make it so you don't waste your time. I'm saying it's because it's true. Trust me, kid, you don't want to become an investment banker, all right? It is all glamour, glitz, flash, and cash, right? And I worked over in banking. I wasn't an investment banker, but, I was an economist. I predicted the housing bubble. Have you watched what's it called? It's not even that dumbed down, but it's palatable to the masses. The Big Short, all right? Have you noticed the financial bubble, the housing bubble bursting and the financial crisis thereafter? Who got bailed out? Oh, that's right, these top elite investment banks. All right. So what you have to understand with investment banks is, well, let's talk about going in and then what kind of environment you're going to be working in. Since everybody and his cocksucking dog wants to go and work in Wall Street, you think the HR cunt is an arrogant bitch when you go in for the interview. Wall Street knows it. I remember I did have one interview with Goldman Sachs, and they made me pay and drive I didn't fly. I had to drive because I couldn't afford a flight. Slept on a wayside. They made me drive out to fucking New York, all right? These guys are assholes. They are the supreme, egotistical, everybody wants us assholes because everybody wants to work for them. So they can afford to be flippant and arrogant and make you come to them. Also, if you do get in, they're going to work your ass. The average analyst is going to bang out 100 to 120 hours a week. Hell, every once in a while you hear a story about a guy working himself to death or committing suicide. And you may think, ooh, 6 figures, I made 100,000. Yeah, in New York City or Chicago or San Francisco, and with those taxes, you're making like 25 grand with purchasing power is really what you're doing. And it's just not worth. Now, you might get promoted to an associate. You might get promoted to manager. You might make it up, but every rank you go up, there's 90%, 95% loss. So only the top 5% of cocksuckers are going to get ahead. So it is brutal. You have so many people who are in egomaniacs and the attitude that goes in there. You have to become a sociopath to make it in investment banking. You do. You just have to become a psychopath. Right? And you're competing against other psychopaths. Think about, I mean, you got a bunch of equally cocksucking motherfucking blue blood Ivy League dipshits and they're competing to get to the associates, to get to the manager position. So your coworkers are going to suck. Then your boss is the best cocksucker, the best sociopath of the previous generation or previous class of analysts. They made it to manager. And it's kind of like a frat hazing kind of thing. Like they went through hell when they were an analyst, so they're going to make sure you go through hell because that's how it works. So by the time, yeah, you may, and then maybe there's 1 in 5 that makes up to the next level, and then maybe you're 1 in the 1/1000th of 1% who makes it as like, you know, the fucking Wolf of Wall Street or whatever, Gordon Gekko, and even those guys are cheating. So the environment you go into is, I would say, not worth the pay, especially as an entry level. It's not worth the psychological toll it takes. And for you to succeed, you really got to basically throw away everything else in life. And I'm not saying you can't have a social life. You go out, you'll party, you'll do all that. But you will become such a warped individual, you'll not have healthy, normal relationships with people. You'll have, yeah, I mean, you could get whores. They got the stories. And you might have a wife on the side. You have and you'll get the ego boost. You'll be, oh, I'm the king of Wall Street. Well, good for you. You never saw the Black Hills. You never went fishing. You never rode a motorcycle. I mean, yeah, I desperately wanted to get an investment banker when I was younger, but now that I look back and in hindsight, it's like, fuck that. Living in New York? Fucking hell, live in Chicago? Are you kidding me? You don't get a life. And so there's that aspect. The other thing is consider the environment you're in. These banks do not make money. Okay? They are not profitable. They do not get by providing good service. They do not get by raising capital or managing mergers and acquisitions or doing research. Oh, they do that, but they don't make money doing that because most of them should have gone belly up. Most of them should have been wiped out during the financial crisis. And I don't care how many MBAs from Wharton or the U of Chicago, I don't care how great the research is. In the end, they all failed and needed people like you and me to bail them out. I've never gotten a bailout. Goldman Sachs did. I never got a bailout. Well, Lehman Brothers didn't. That's why they went belly up. So what you have to realize is that because it's not based on merit or work or efficiency in terms of a market efficiency, insight, intelligence, it is based on ass-kissing, brown-nosing, politicking, and ultimately lobbying for a government to give you favorable conditions. And then, I mean, how many trading scams they have where it's like, okay, we're going to build this up, then we're going to short it. That's not work. That's not intelligence. That's scamming. That's scheming. That's being evil. That's being criminal. Legal, but it's being criminal. All right, so I know you probably like me, you had a great interest in finance and economics because like, here's the solution to all the world's problems. Look at this amazing things. We can study it. We can figure out. That doesn't play in banking. That shit, not even investment banking, that doesn't play in banking anywhere. So I got out of banking. It is about ass-kissing, cocksucking, politicking, and getting favorable treatment by the government at an investment bank national level, and then getting bailed out. So these guys are losers. These guys are fucking losers. None of them saw the dot-com bubble happening. None of them saw the housing bubble coming. And it was like, I mean, you have rookies. You have fucking rubes like me and fucking Schiff and Schiller. Many other people just were like, what the fuck are you doing? we asked a stupid question. We thought they were virtuous. We thought they wanted to make a profit. We thought they wanted to be right. No, they just want to get the deal done, get the deal done, get the deal done. Here, pack all these shitty mortgage-backed securities and we'll sell them to the Norwegians. They are all about making a buck, fuck what happens in the future, fuck long term, and if you can get, if you want to be a politician, if you're a scumbag, you could do well in that environment. But if you have the slightest bit of genuine compassion for economics, finance, profit, genuine real profit, not crony capitalistic lobbying profit, okay, I pay you and you give us the government contract type bullshit. But if you have a genuine interest in economics and finance, don't go work at Wall Street. Don't go work in investment banking. You do not. You could find like maybe a small boutique investment bank where it's a bunch of guys, like, and you kind of, if you saw the, what was it? I keep forgetting it. It was a pretty good movie too. The Big Short. You had those little guys, they were trying to get into the big. Okay, you find a small little operation like that, they're on the up and up. That'd be kind of pretty cool. You got these things like Robinhood or Betterment, like these truly genuine entrepreneurs that want to provide a good service to the people, to society, to the market. Okay, that's cool. But dude, you don't want to work at Morgan Stanley. You don't want to work at fucking Royal Bank of Scotland, RBS, Royal Bank of Canada. You don't want to work at Goldman Sachs. Trust me. Save your life, okay? Let the fucking blue blood dipshits over on the East Coast fucking let... All right, here, perfect example. When you're 26, let me know if you can get yourself a position at a hedge fund. Oh, that's right, but your name isn't Chelsea Clinton. Chelsea Clinton worked at a hedge fund at 26. The cunt doesn't know jack shit about finance. Why do you think she got a job there? This is anecdotal, and I understand. But what do you think? You think that you're going to get in with that fucking level of nepotism and cronyism and corruption? Fuck, dude, that world is not for you, and on top of it, you don't want it. So I would honestly get out of finance altogether. Minor in it. You can teach yourself this. I get into STEM, get into IT, get something where it's more of a meritocracy. Get into it where, like, unless you're a sociopath. I'm being honest. Can you lie to people? Can you fuck your mother? Then Wall Street is for you. Investment banking might be for you, but then you have to have rich parents and you have to be going to an Ivy League school. And you also have to be willing to work 120 hours a week and basically sacrifice your entire youth and not have any fun. But yeah, I would be going STEM, engineering, medicine, any military, anything but fucking investment banking, because you know what? Life is too damn short to tolerate assholes and sociopaths. So anyway, I seriously, I really consider this, man. I'm not trying to crush your dreams. I'm trying to save you from a fucking nightmare. Okay, people are like, those are my dreams. I'm like, yeah, and they were all fucking nightmares. All these leftist liberal idiots majoring in the liberal arts. It's my dream to become a writer. Yeah, well, that was going to become a nightmare with your $200,000 in student loans you paid for at some fucking limp dickery shit liberal arts college in the nestled in the hills of Massachusetts. All right, so dude, I'm trying to save from the exact same thing, except this one's tricky. It's not as obvious or patently stupid as majoring in the liberal arts, because you think finance and, oh yeah, they make money. It is so corrupt, so inept, and constantly has to be bailed out. SNL, the most recent one. You don't want nothing to do with these people, all right? Take your talent somewhere else. Take your morality somewhere else. Just do not go into investment banking. Best of luck to you. Toodles.